What is going on, guys? Welcome back to my Pokemon Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Nuzlocke randomized run. Now, you will be noticing that then, if you guys are paying attention at all to the series, you'll be noticing that we did have a problem, and I did lose my save data, and I had to go back and redo the entire last episode off camera. We ended up catching a different Pokemon in the route. We did not get the baby Lucario Pokemon. Sorry, guys. I knew it was going to be really cool to have him in the party. But we did end up getting a Swablu or Swablu, whatever you pronounce that thing. Very cool Pokemon. I know it evolves into Arialta or very, very powerful Pokemon, flying, maybe dragon type. Very, very cool. Very, very cool Pokemon. So I'm happy with it. I'm happy with that Pokemon. I'm not very happy that we had to go back and redo all of that. I know. But we left off, we're picking up right where I left off. We're about to go into Slowpoke Cave here, take care of Team Rocket. Then I believe we have a gym battle against the bug type leader, and we have not caught a Pokemon in here, so we'll go ahead and see what we get in here. Looks like a fortress. I'm not really interested in this Pokemon. It does have great, I believe it's a bug type. I believe it has really good defensive stats, maybe a good, I believe it's already a evolved Pokemon as well. You know, I'm just not too interested in catching it. I'm probably going to end up killing it. Yeah, I'm not really too interested in this Pokemon. I believe it's a Gen 3 Pokemon, maybe Gen 2. I'm not a huge fan of this Pokemon. I don't foresee. It's not a very high level either. It probably doesn't have a good move set or anything. I'm probably not going to get this one, like I said. But yeah, I was real upset when I came back to play this game, and I realized that the save file had not saved or it had been corrupted or something like that. So I had to go back to where the save for the previous episode had been, and I had to run through it all over again to get back to where we are. But we still have all 5 of our Pokemon that we had. And I did do a little bit of grinding off camera, so they are a little bit higher level. Especially my Dragonite and Gengar are a little bit higher level than we left off, and I did do a little bit of grinding. Just because I know that the gym leader, I believe his name is Bugsy, has like a Scyther, like level 17 Scyther, and I know it's pretty hard to take down. And I didn't want to lose anybody out of my party. We haven't lost anybody yet, so I didn't want to lose anybody out of my party because it was a pretty strong party here. I didn't want to lose anybody this early on, especially like a Gengar or Dragonite. Those are really, 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 really cool Pokemon to have in a party, and I did not want to lose them. But while I was grinding, I actually came across a Latios. It was really cool. I mean, I couldn't catch it obviously, but it was really cool to see a Latios in just a random patch of grass. It was pretty cool. But we're going to go ahead and take on all these trainers here. They're down here cutting off Slowpoke tails, being cocksuckers, the whole usual Team Rocket BS. Man, what a bunch of scumbags. Anyway, some things over on my channel right now have been going on. Been doing the usual. I know I'm kind of far between on these Pokemon videos. I usually go between them. Like it seems like a couple weeks in between making them. I promise I'm going to get better about them. I'm going to try to make at least one a week from here on out. They're just a lot of editing. And there are a lot of recording. I have to play the actual gameplay and do my voice at the same time like I'm doing now. And then on top of that, I'm going to have to, when I go finish this, I'm going to have to go edit. I'm going to have to make the background and put the videos in and render that out. And then put all of the the Pokemon in there. Like you see that in the gym badges, you see that. So it takes a good amount of time to make these videos. Probably one of my longest production videos, and they don't get really that many views, which I'm not really worried about. I'm not worried about getting a ton of views from this series. It's just something that I find personally fun, and I thought, if I'm going to play this kind of game, I might as well just share it with people that might be interested in watching it. So why not try and get some kind of views off it? It's kind of fun anyway, so I thought I would do that for you guys. Some other things that are going on is I have recently started retro collecting. If you guys are not aware what that is, it's where I collect old video games. The game systems I collect for currently, I collect for PS1, GameCube. I collect for the N64, the Sega Genesis, the NES, Super Nintendo, pretty much anything 1990s and back. Except for the PS2. I don't want to collect for the PS2 just because there's probably 10,000 games for the PS2, and most of them are just worthless, and I really don't feel like collecting for the PS2, at least not right now. Maybe I'll get to it. Maybe I won't. Who knows? But I have a good collection going, especially for the N64. I'm actually trying to get a complete library for the N64. So I think there's 297 North American games. Right now I have about 50 something, I believe, somewhere right around there. I've been going to a lot of flea markets. I've been going to a lot of pawn shops. thrift stores, used game stores, Mega Replay, Disc Replay, things like that, garage sales. And I've been looking for these kind of games. I've been picking up some of the cheaper ones, the ones that are $2, $4, $5. But I have got my hands on a couple of some goodies. I got like Mario Party 1, 2, and 3, which are worth about $30 a piece. I did get all 3 of those games for like $1.50 or something at a garage sale. What else I got? I paid full price for a copy of Banjo-Tooie. I paid $30 for it, just because I love Banjo-Kazooie. And I never played Banjo-Tooie, which is the second game in the series. I'd never played it when I was younger, so I thought I'd pick it up. And it's worth a good amount of money. So I actually ended up trading in some games and getting that game. It's really fun. Maybe I'll do a Let's Play of that. Who knows? But if you guys are interested in helping me collect all of these games, you guys are interested in collecting games as well, I would love to hear from you guys. If you guys could, send me, a message, something like that, telling me what games you guys need. Maybe we can do a trade if you guys are also collectors, or if you guys want to send me any old game stuff, I would absolutely appreciate it, guys. And I would take anything, pretty much. Doesn't matter what condition it's in. I love the kind of stuff, and I just love playing the old games and the old systems. I have my PS1, and I have like a couple N64s, my old GameCube, and I have all that stuff set up, my Genesis, and all that kind of fun stuff. It's really cool to go back and play some of those old games. I am looking to get my hands on a Super Nintendo and an NES system, because I don't have them. I used to have them, or my dad did, but they're long gone. Who knows where they ended up going, but every time I see one, I always see them in like resale stores or something like that. They're always wanting like $45, $50 for a Super Nintendo or NES system, and I can't really pay that kind of money for it right now. I'm looking for a garage sale $2 one, is a little more my speed. But if you guys have anything like that you guys want to send me, like I said, in the description is my address. You guys can feel free to send me anything you guys would like, or you guys want to send me fan mail. Send me anything you want, drawings, letters, pictures, whatever you guys would like. I'd love to read all that kind of stuff. I get it from time to time, and it really brightens my day when I get to see that kind of stuff from my fans. It's really fun stuff. And like I said, if you guys want to message me or anything like that, saying you guys have any games you would like to trade, you guys can look through my games collections. I just did a video on a little bit of some of my newer pickups, that is, for the pickups I've picked up this summer. And I think I had my complete collection of N64 games in it as well. So you can watch that video. If there's anything that catches your eye, you guys maybe want to trade for something, feel free to hit me up for that as well. Some very cool stuff. I'm also looking to, with a couple buddies of mine that also collect, we're looking to start up like a game chasing kind of series where we take a camera to these flea markets, and we basically just document our game hunting, I guess you could say. There's a lot of channels out there that do it. It's very, very cool. Some of the bigger ones that I watch, you guys have probably heard of the Game Chasers. They're probably the most popular on the internet that do this. Very, very, very cool channel. And they have very high value, production value, and there's I wouldn't be able to do anything to that level, but there are a few others out there that I think we can compete with. Production wise, some cool ones out there. Retro Hunters, that was an older one. They have really good quality too. I don't think they do it anymore though. I know that Retro Liberty has a cool series they do, where they call the NES Project or something like that. It's called. A very cool channel. Go check them out as well. But yeah, we're looking for all old stuff to be really cool. There's a big flea market coming up pretty quick down here where I live. I think it's August 17th. That's the date we're shooting at to get our first episode of this film. We're looking to film that first episode August 17th, and hopefully have it edited up by like August 20th. And what the hell kind of Pokemon is this? Electivire? I don't even know what gen this is. I've never even seen this. It looks like a electric bug looking thing, and I'm just gonna run because I know it's. Oh wow! Oh, this is bad. Oh shit! Oh, I got caught up in talking and I wasn't paying attention. I didn't realize that it would outspeed me because we were the same level, and I knew it was an electric type Pokemon. I should have switched into somebody. It was faster, and we've lost our first party. Remember the Swubble? It was here and it was gone just that quick. It was in and out. Just that quick, which is unfortunate because, like I said, it would eventually evolve into a sweet flying type Pokemon. I forget what its name is, but it's really, really cool. It evolves to probably like level 40, something like that. So it had a while off, but it would have been really sweet. I think it's Flying Dragon. It would have been a really sweet Pokemon to have, but that's unfortunate. But it's our first loss of the run, but it was just level 6, so I'm not too butthurt about it. And after all, I mean, it did kind of replace someone that was caught in the original run, so I don't feel too terrible about it. We'll catch something different, and I mean, we've still plenty of time left. I'm sure we'll see some great fucking Pokemon. I'm positive we will between now and the end of the game, so plenty of time to catch new party members. It does suck, but game goes on. We still got some Team Rocket ass to kick here, it would seem. So we're gonna go ahead with Skips. Skips. I'm wondering where. I think you could. What is it? You have to wait until Goldenrod City that has the giant Pokemon Mart that you can get the Water Stone. Because as soon as that happens, Skips is gonna turn into an absolute fucking monster. Gonna be a Starmie with very, very cool stats. Very, very good attack, special attack, especially very, very good defense, and it's pretty good on speed as well. And I believe it's Water Psychic once it evolves. A very cool moveset. I believe it can even learn like electric type moves, if I'm not mistaken. It can learn like Thunder or something like that via TM, but I don't really know if we'll use it on him. If we even get the TM, I'm not even sure where you get that. But yeah, it can learn like Psychic, Bubble Beam, Surf, all great moves, very useful. I'm very pumped we have Skips. I hope we don't ever lose Skips. He's one of my favorite party members. Him, the Gengar and Dragonite Muscle Man are really cool. I mean, right now, Beautifly it's a cool Pokemon. It's a good level, but it only knows one move, and it only knows Absorb right now. And I know it learns like Sleep Powder, Paralyzed Powder, and Poison Powder. Probably learns Confusion, stuff like that. But those moves are great and all, but they're pretty far off, and it's a pretty weak Pokemon, so we might be looking to replace that Pokemon as well. And Tauros, as much as I love Tauros, right now it's probably our lowest level Pokemon by a good amount, and it just doesn't know. It's a normal type Pokemon, just doesn't know any good moves right now, and I don't think it learns any good moves for quite some time. So we're looking to replace Tauros when we get the opportunity as well. As soon as we get out of here, beat this first gym, our second gym leader, we'll head into a next route, which I believe is like the Helix Forest. I believe, if I could be wrong, I believe it is the Helix Forest. We'll probably catch something cool in there. Hopefully we'll get something really cool. We don't have any electric type or fire type is what I'm really hurting for. I would really, really love one of those. A fire type or electric type would be sweet, especially a really powerful one like Electabuzz or a Pikachu. Something like that would be really, really, really cool. But we'll see what we can get. With this randomizer, you never know, especially with the randomizer generations 1 through 4. You really never know what you're going to get. There's like 500 Pokemon to pick from. It could be, including legendaries. So, who the fuck knows what we're going to get. It's all kind of a grab bag. But hopefully, like I said, we'll get one of those two types. If not, at least something strong, at least something cool. Not like we went out there and get like a Bidoof or a Jigglypuff. That would absolutely suck. Not that I don't like this Pokemon. They just, for a run like this, you need Pokemon that can toughen up and learn good movesets. And that's why I was so pumped when we got a Dragonite and a Gengar and a Staryu right off the bat. Those are really cool Pokemon, and I hope that I can run with them throughout the entire game without losing one of them. It would be absolutely amazing. Especially when we can start teaching Dragonite some cool moves. Like it can learn like Hyper Beam. It can learn like Blizzard, Fly, Thunder, Thunderbolt. It can learn like all those kind of moves, Rock Slide, all kinds of cool, powerful moves, elemental moves that are really, really cool. I would love to my Dragonite to know those eventually. Very, very cool stuff. But yeah, what's going on with the channel right now? Right now, I'm trying to make as many videos as possible because on the 26th of July, I'll be leaving for a week, going on a family vacation down to North Carolina. I'm going to Cape Hatteras, North Carolina. If you guys never heard of it, it's a really cool place. Right on the ocean. My uncle rented a house, so we will be right on the beach for an entire week. I'm looking forward to that. I'm going to be absolutely obliterated, shit-faced for most of that week, and I will not be able to make videos for you guys, unfortunately. I might try and make like a vlog or something from my iPhone, maybe upload that for you guys, just to give you guys a little bit of update. Not quite sure yet. We'll see how that goes. Don't cross your finger. Don't get your hopes up on that, because like I said, I'm going to be absolutely obliterated the whole time down there. It's actually one of my first cousin's 21st birthdays while we're down there. We're going to celebrate that pretty hard. So that's going to be fun. Some other things. I still have a couple of collabs in the works. I'm kind of hoping the one didn't fall through, but I'm starting to think it might have. But the other one is still in production right now. It's just taking longer than I thought it would. But we ended up beating here this fucking Rocket Executive Proton bullshit motherfucker. Um, I believe this next gym leader shouldn't be a problem. I think there's like a puzzle thing at the beginning of the gym where you have to like step on these spin arc things. I don't remember the exact combination, but I don't foresee it being very hard. It's like, it's a Pokemon game, and on top of that, it's only like the second gym. So Kurt's going to give us a little bullshit here about giving us apricorns and shit for turning them into Pokeballs, blah, blah, blah. Probably won't be doing too much of that, if at all, just because I'm not here to catch all the Pokemon. I'm not here to catch all the weird Pokemon, or the fastball forward, or the dive ball, or the net ball. I probably won't be doing any of that, just because I won't need to. I won't need to catch anything that requires one of those Pokeballs. I'll probably just use a Great Ball, Ultra Ball, or something like that along the way. Although they are kind of cool to have. It's kind of fun little thing in the game added, and I do like that. It makes the game kind of fun, but we're not playing the game for that kind of a run right now. So let's go ahead. We are going to go to the Pokemon Center. I believe we're going to switch out our dead Swellow, which I named Redo. Unfortunately, we won't get to play with it at all. It died like one of our first runs with it. Very upset about that, but what can you do? Probably take out that egg, because I want to see if that egg is supposed to be that Togepi egg, and the runs along with the storyline. I wanted to hatch it and see if maybe that was randomized too. I don't think it would be. I really think it would hatch into a level 5 Togepi, just like the game is supposed to. But, right now I don't have anything really better to replace it. I believe we have like 2 Pokemon in there, super low level, don't know anything worthwhile. So why not run with the egg and at least give your chance of something cool happening? Who knows? Maybe it'll hatch into like a Zapdos. That'd be the coolest fucking thing ever, and it would be a very, very cool thing for the run. Who knows? We'll see. But, yeah, too bad for Redo here. Sucks to be you. Died. Sorry about that, bro. Yeah, but other Pokemon to take out, like a Quagsire, it sucks, and like some other bullshit. But, or the Larvitar Pokemon. But let's go ahead and take that out, and let's head on into the gym. I believe it's right down here. I believe it's a Bug-type gym. I'm pretty sure it's a Bug-type gym. But Bug-type, see, that we don't really have anything that's super effective against it. We have Flying, but we don't have any Flying-type moves. We don't have any Psychic-type moves. We don't have any Fire-type moves. We do have Rock Smash with Dragonite, or Rock Tomb for Dragonite. I believe that is super effective against bugs. So we're probably going to end up using that to take out Bugsy's Scyther, which is actually pretty intense. If you fuck around with that Scyther, I believe it has like Leer and then Focus Energy. So it tries to. I believe the strategy it uses is to use Leer a couple times, lower your defense, then use Focus Energy so it guarantees itself a critical hit, and then use like Quick Attack, or I believe it knows U-turn. And those are pretty powerful attacks. I mean, when you get a crit hit and you already lower your defense twice, it can easily one-shot a Pokemon that's not ready for that. So definitely have to be able to take it out in a hurry before it can use Leer, then Focus Energy, and then hit me with a Quick Attack and one-shot me. Definitely don't want to fuck with that, although we could go into Rigby, who Quick Attack wouldn't affect. I believe U-turn affects it. I could be wrong. Could be wrong in that. I believe it can be hit by U-turn. But it doesn't really know. All it knows is Lick right now, and that would take for absolutely forever to kill that thing with Lick. It might even run out of Lick PP, before it even got there, and it had to go and then it doesn't know any other attack to do any damage, and it would just be a shit show. But, I do want to take out all the trainers in here before we go there. I do want the XP because, like I said, in this kind of run, the XP and the levels that you gain are very, very important, because especially in the Pokemon like Gengar and Dragonite and Staryu, very, very important that they are always bulky, that they are always high level, that you always do a good amount of grinding before you record, because you don't want to lose anybody. If you lose anybody that's a mainstay of your party like that, then it's really hard to recover, especially this early in the game. You don't want to lose anybody like that, especially to like a fucking Weedle or a Beedrill or something stupid. You don't want to lose anybody, because then you'd be kind of shit out of luck. Not saying you couldn't get anything better to replace it or equally as good to replace it. It's just that it would take forever to grind up all those levels again, and it would just take a long time and make for a boring video. Even though I do cut out most of the grinding, I did cut out a lot of the grinding. I grinded for probably about a half hour before this. I did play through, like I said, I lost the data, so I did play through a little bit from the last games to get everywhere, and then I did go additionally and grind in that first cave. I went and grinded in there and got like Dragonite up to Muscle Man up to like level 17, 18, just so I could be confident taking on Bugsy and confident taking on his Scyther. But after the Scyther, I believe he has like a Metapod like level 15 and like a Kakuna level 15. They do know tackle, so there's that. I guess they're not just gonna sit there and harden the whole time, but I'm not really intimidated at all by the Weedle or the Kakuna. Not Weedle, Metapod and Kakuna. I'm not intimidated by either of those at all, even though they were a little bit higher level than some of my Pokemon. Gengar, they won't even be able to touch Gengar because he's Ghost type. All they have is Tackle and like Harden and maybe String Shot. So I'm not worried about them at all, but I am kind of worried about that Scyther. Like I said, that strategy that Bugsy uses, I've read about it, can be deadly if you don't execute your game plan quickly in a hurry. If you give him enough turns, like I said, he can one-hit you. And one-hit KOs and a Nuzlocke run with your main Pokemon are absolutely crucially, they're critical to avoid. And if you can avoid them, you must. But I believe at level 15, I could be wrong, I believe at level 15, Rigby will learn Nightshade because that's the level that Ghastly learns it at. I could be wrong in that. I believe that to be the case. Nightshade's a pretty sweet move. It's a Ghost-type move. Very cool. I believe it does like 40 damage every time, I believe. I could be wrong in that as well. But I know Dragon Rage does 40 damage every time, all the time, no matter what. So this early in the game, Dragon Rage actually rapes because everything has around or less than 40 HP, and it does 40 HP damage automatically. So a lot of times you can get a one-shot kill with Dragon Rage pretty much no matter what. So it's pretty cool this early in the game to have. So that's pretty cool. Some other things, I'm really just looking forward to beating this game. Like I said, I'm trying to get back into this. I've been trying to be better about it. I've been trying to get more videos out to you guys. Try to get at least one a day for you guys, if not more. But with, like I said, this vacation and school starts pretty quick, which sucks because school starts, it's less than a month away. I believe it starts August 18th for me. I could be wrong in that exact date, but I believe it's August 18th. Usually around the third week of August. I'll start my senior year here at Illinois State University in Bloomington, Illinois. So I'll have one more year to go here, and then out into the real world, all that kind of scariness with real bills and jobs and all that lame stuff. But I believe there's two more trainers we're gonna take out here. There's one on the right here, and then I believe there's a double battle on the left. The double battle will be cool. It'll be our first double battle, I believe. I don't remember doing any. We might have in the first couple episodes. I have not watched them. That's been a couple months since I made them. But I believe it might be one of our first, if not like one of the first. But yeah, this bug trainer's probably good. Oh, you got a Paris. Actually, pretty sweet Pokemon. I might have to switch into Dragonite here because I don't want to be paralyzed. I know it's gonna try and use like Paralyzed Powder or Stun Spore or something stupid like that. I don't really want to. Oh god, that's the exact thing I didn't want it to do. So we're gonna just switch into Dragonite, Muscle Man here, and use Twister or something like that. Hopefully it'll be enough to one-shot it. We'll heal up. I believe I have some paralyzed heals anyway, so shouldn't be too big of a deal. It's just kind of a boner that you waste an item on a stupid little trainer like this. So that's kind of a boner. Yeah. So. But yeah, like I said, the whole retro collecting thing's very, very cool. I'm very, very into it right now. I just started watching, like I said, some YouTube series about retro collecting, and it got me reminiscing on the games that I used to play when I was a kid on the PS1 or the N64. I used to play on the PS1. I used to play like Crash Bandicoot, which I just bought that the other day. I bought the original Crash Bandicoot. It's in great condition. It has the original cover and all that kind of stuff. It's not even a first run game either. It's not a platinum hit, so that makes it a little more valuable. I bought it at a disc replay for $10, which I thought was a pretty good price. It's worth probably around $10, probably about 15, because it's a first run and it's complete with manuals. Probably worth about 15, but $10 was a good price on it. So I bought that, and then I also bought that same day I bought Crash Bash at a local thrift store for like $2. So that was a pretty cool find. It was actually a really, really cool find. I also bought on Craigslist just earlier today. I went and bought this guy on Craigslist. I went out and I bought the original Twisted Metal. I bought another copy of Crash Bash, and I bought Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1, all for PS1 for $15. So that was pretty cool. I got those games. I love the original Twisted Metal. The Twisted Metals on PS1 are some of my earliest gaming memories. I remember playing that with my brother when I was really, really young, probably like 7 or 8 years old. We used to play that. Granted, it was at the time we were playing Twisted Metal 3, which I'm still looking to get my hands on. I'm trying to find a copy of Twisted Metal 3 for PS1 for a decent price because I want to play that game. That game was really, really good. I used to play as Augur, and he used to play as, I believe, as, what's the little blue car? The blue car with a white stripe. I forget what that guy's name is. We used to try and beat it all the time, take down Calypso, and I would be Augur, and he would be the little blue car. And it had cool multiplayer, and it was a cool game. A lot better than the original one, I'll give it that. Even though the original one's not that bad either. I've been playing that a little bit. It's still pretty cool. But I believe 3 was my favorite of all time. So if I could get a copy of that for like under $5 or $5 or under, I'd be really, really, really pleased with that. Some other things, I'm also collecting old vintage posters and magazines. I came across a huge stack of retro Nintendo Powers the other day at a flea market, and they wanted like a couple bucks a piece for them. And I looked inside, and a lot of them had the original posters. And I'm talking like OG posters. I just got one framed yesterday, and it was from a Samus game. It's a Samus poster, and this poster is from like 1991. These are all like original posters, and it was really, really cool poster. Me and my buddy were at this flea market. We came across it. We split up the stack, and we're looking through them. And I ended up getting like a Battletoads original poster from like 1989. I got the Samus. I got a Turtles in Time poster. And one more, I believe I got, and an F-Zero poster. The F-Zero poster is absolutely sick. I'm actually going to get that one framed pretty soon, too. But I was kind of pissed because at the same time, my buddy named Kyle, too, he pulled out the first magazine he got this fucking awesome, absolutely amazing poster. It was Mega Man X, and it was, oh my God, that poster is, I was so mad when he got that poster. That poster was so good. I think he paid like $5 for the magazine and poster included. And that poster was absolutely beautiful, and it's worth like $25 just a poster by itself because, like I said, all these are original like 1990, 1991 magazines with the posters weren't even ripped out. Like I had to rip them out. But we are here at the gym battle here. This is that scyther I was talking about. I know it's gonna start using Leer. I think it's gonna use Leer, then focus energy, and then try and hit me and try and one-shot KO me, which is kind of scary because I want to see what Nightshade does to it. I don't believe it'll do too much. It did an alright amount of damage, but I don't have enough time to sit here and do a 6-shot kill with it because I believe they'll use super potions. I believe it has a berry as well, so I don't want to fuck with it. I don't want to sit here and get leered, and then focus energy for a crit hit one shot, like I said. So we're gonna just go ahead and switch right into Muscle Man, hit it with a Rock Tomb, and hopefully because it's super effective and Muscle Man is here's the focus energy. Hopefully this hits because I know it can one shot with a crit hit. And it got a Leer in, so I'm actually kind of scared here. If this Rock Tomb misses, we might be in some trouble. Okay, but it did hit. Okay, but it needs to kill in one shot here for us to be in good shape. Okay, it's critical, and it was super effective, and we were higher level with good stab. Even though I guess it wasn't a stab attack, but we had good levels on it, and it got some good XP to it for it too. So that's really cool. I'm really, really excited we beat that. The rest of this gym leader should be a walk in the park. Taking out a Metapod, taking out a Kakuna. There's just no tackle and harden and like silly string tack basically. Should not be a problem. But yeah, back to the poster talk. I was really, really upset with myself. I did not get that Mega Man X poster. And my other friend that was there, my buddy Austin, was there as well. He ended up pulling out a magazine that I hadn't been able to look at yet, and he found a really, really cool Star Fox poster, a Super Nintendo Star Fox poster from like a 1990 issue of Nintendo Power, and that poster is really, really cool as well. And I was very upset. I wanted those 3 posters so bad. I would have traded, the Battletoads and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles one for the Mega Man or the Star Fox posters. But they're also collectors themselves. I understand that, and of course, Kyle's a huge Mega Man fan, so I couldn't take that away from him. So at the same time, I felt kind of bad not getting it. I felt good that it was going to a good home. I know Kyle's also a pretty big collector of retro games, and he's also a huge, huge Mega Man fan. So I felt good about that at least. fuck Austin for getting the Star Fox one. I was pissed about that because fuck him. He doesn't even collect old games. Well, I guess he does. I guess he's getting into it just as much as I am, I guess. But I was pissed about that one. But it looks like we have taken down the gym leader here. Looks like we've finally done it. That wasn't too bad at all. We didn't lose anybody. I didn't think we would. We did beat Bugsy. I'm trying to think of what the TM she gives me. It might be a Fury Cutter or Bug Bite or something like that. I'm not really sure. We do get the Hive Badge, which I believe lets us teach Pokemon up to level 30, even through trades, blah, blah, blah. Not really worried about any of that. You can use Cut now. That's kind of cool. We don't have Cut yet, but I think we get in Helix Forest pretty quick. TM89, which is... what does it teach? U-Turn. Okay. Not real familiar with U-Turn. I know it lets you Pokemon attack and you can switch your next Pokemon in the party. I don't really understand it too much, but let's go get a quick heal in, guys, and then we'll wrap this episode up. Thank you guys so much for watching this, guys. If you guys could leave this video a like, it'd be greatly appreciated. As I'm being an idiot, can't get out of this gym for some stupid reason. But let me know in the comment section if you guys are into collecting retro games, what you guys have. If you guys have any old N64, PS1, GameCube games, let me know what you guys have in your collection. I would love to hear from you guys. Like I said, you guys can feel free to hit me up for trades, or if you guys want to send me any old games, I would absolutely love you guys for that. Love you a long time, basically. But that's pretty much coming to an end, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, you guys can leave this video a like. It'd be greatly appreciated. If you guys are new around here, you guys can feel free to subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys so much for watching this video all the way through. This is like 32 minutes now, 33 minutes. So you guys can go ahead and leave a comment using the word sirens. I know you guys made it all the way to the end of this video, and I will be absolutely impressed because you watched 33 minutes of me ramble on about nothing bullshit and playing Pokemon, which is actually really mind-blowing. People like this enough to watch it, but I really do appreciate it, guys. But that's all we have time for, guys, so I hope you guys enjoyed. As always, guys, have a great day. I'll see you guys in the next video, guys. So take it easy, guys. Until next time, game the fuck on, guys. Peace out.